get your ham radio license the easy way. The easy way? There's nothing easy about anything. The easy way? What, have somebody else take your exam for you? It was never easy trying to get a ham radio license. Even back in the day, the novice was hard, the tech was hard, the general was hard. It was all hard. Did George Washington take the easy way when he crossed the Potomac? What about the astronauts going to the moon? Did all those 800,000 scientists and engineers take the easy way to do that? Do you know how hard it was to learn CW, Morse code? 5 words a minute. It was hell. But all of a sudden it stuck. You don't have to take Morse code anymore to get your license. That's too bad. Because that was monumental. Here's the IDS building. It goes up into the frickin' space. You think it was easy building this sucker? There's several different ways to get your ham radio license. Not several, but there's different ways. You can study, learn the theory, try to remember it. That's what I want to do, because I think there's some value in that. And also, I have a tendency to put things off till tomorrow, which I should be doing right now. So that's another issue that studying helps me to overcome. And I want to learn the theory and understand it. I'm not even started in my studying for my extra class because I want to get through some old 1950s vacuum tube technology first, because that's the era of ham radio that I really like. Well, that's just bullshit, CLG. Sure it is. Everything's bullshit. Think about it. Everything you see, it's all bullshit. When I went to school to learn my trade, what I do for a job, it was extremely hard. I knew nothing about construction, about architecture, engineering, electrical, mechanical, none of it. I knew nothing about it. So what I did to get that little degree I have, I committed myself 100%. I'm not joking around. There was no TV watching at all for a whole solid year. It was go to work, come home, study. I worked at night, went to school during the day, and it was really hard. And I decided that I'm going to do this, and nobody on this freaking earth is going to stop me. I think it was also choosing the right thing to commit to. When I try to be a rock and roller, you know, that's another career, if you want to call it that you need to commit 100%, and you might still fail. But I didn't have the commitment there. I realized that was just, you know, not what I wanted to do. So no, I'm not going to learn the scales. I'm not going to learn cover songs. I'm not going to do any of that shit. I'm going to make everything up I can possibly do. That didn't really work in the music world, you know. I'm not going to go pay my dues to be a rock and roller. Thank God. I'd probably be dead by now if I did. So I guess the whole point of this whole video is, why take the easy way to anything? Take the hard road all the time, every time, you know. Put the time in. Do what you got to do. Learn the theory. Learn it well. Get that foundation built up. That's my opinion on everything. Build a solid foundation. So if it's going to come, it's my opinion, okay? So if it's going to take time to learn the theory, this is just one example, ham radio. To get that foundation, really learn that well, and be able to talk about it on the radio. Because don't forget, when you get on the radio, a lot of people are talking about radio theory, building circuits, all this stuff. You know, it's part of the hobby, so it's something to talk about once you get the license as well. And that can come over time too. Once you get your license, get on the air and then learn all that shit. I don't know, but anyway, that's what I think about that shit. Have a good day, folks. 73 from CLG. Oh yeah.